Hi friends, it's Miss Jeanna and we are going to be doing another story time today. And this story time is about one of my favorite topics, and that's fairy tales. You probably know a bunch of fairy tales already, and we're going to read some of the classics, and we're also going to sing some songs, and we're going to play a game. But before we get started with our first book, I thought we would sing a song about a character that's from fairy tales and nursery rhymes, shaped like an egg, sits on top of a really high wall. That's right, Humpty Dumpty. We're going to sing the song Humpty Dumpty Sat on the Wall by Super Simple Songs. Here we go. And before I get started, let me just say we're going to have some photos and pictures of Humpty Dumpty right next to me, so you can watch along too. Here we go. There we go. We have Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Oh no, poor Humpty Dumpty! Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Oh no! So you know what we should do now that the song is over but our Humpty Dumpty's all broken? Let's get some bandages and fix him up, okay? Doesn't that make you feel better when you get a boo-boo, right? Let's get a Band-Aid. Maybe, how about a blanket? Maybe a snack, make him feel better. You feel better now, Humpty Dumpty? Oh, good. We did a good job making him feel better. Okay, so now we're going to get started with our first book, and then after that, we're going to sing a song. This book is called Little Red. One day, Little Red's mother called to her. "Please take some cake to your grandma," she said. "She is not feeling too well." So Little Red set off on her journey through the forest to Grandma's house. Before long, she met a wolf. "Where are you going?" he growled, which might have scared some little girls, but not this little girl. "To my grandma's," Little Red replied. "She's not feeling well." Is that right?" asked the wolf. And he made a plan. The wolf said goodbye to Little Red, took a shortcut through the trees, and found Grandma's house, which was unlucky for Grandma. Chomp! He put on her glasses and spare nightdress and climbed into her bed, and there he waited. It wasn't long before Little Red arrived and found that the door to Grandma's house was already open. She peeped in through the window. She couldn't see Grandma, but she could see a badly disguised wolf waiting in Grandma's bed, which might have scared some little girls, but not this little girl. She made a plan and went inside. "Hello, Grandma," said Little Red, though she wasn't fooled for a minute. "Oh, Grandma, what big ears you have! Oh, Grandma, what big eyes you have! And oh, Grandma, what big teeth you have!" "Why, yes, my dear," replied the wolf. "All the better to eat you with." The wolf leaped forward, which might have scared some little girls, but not this little girl, which was unlucky for the wolf. And looks like Grandma's okay. The end. We're going to do a song about Little Red Riding Hood, just like the book we just read. And there she is, if you look right there. Once there was a girl, and her name was Little Red. She set off to her grandma's house, for Gram was sick in bed. Oh no, look at Grandma all sick in bed. She wandered through the forest with a basket full of bread. Yum, look at that bread. She ran into the big bad wolf. "Oh, where are you going?" he said. "I'm heading to my grandma's house." "I can't stop to talk," said Red. The sneaky wolf, he made a plan, and then away he sped. Oh, bye-bye, wolf. When Red got to her grandma's house, she saw her in the bed. "Oh, what big eyes and ears and teeth you have upon your head." "Better to eat you with, my dear," the hungry wolf just said. "Oh, don't eat me," said Little Red. "Just eat my bread instead." This book is Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there was a family of bears. One mommy bear, a daddy bear, and a baby bear. One morning, Mommy Bear said, bother, this porridge is much too hot." "Never mind, my dear," said Daddy Bear. "Let's go for a stroll while it cools." But that day, as they were leaving, a little girl named Goldilocks came by, and goodness, she was hungry. Goldilocks walked straight into the bear's kitchen. That porridge smells good," she said. She didn't wonder, she didn't ask. She stuck a spoon into the biggest bowl and swallowed an enormous mouthful. "Yuck!" she cried, "disgusting and cold." Then she dipped a spoon in the medium-sized bowl. "Ugh, boiling hot!" Last of all, she plunged a spoon in the littlest bowl. She sighed. "Yummy," she cried. "This is my kind of porridge." It was exactly right, so she ate the whole thing. After nosing through the shelves, Goldilocks found something to read. "Now I need somewhere to sit," she said. She didn't wonder, she didn't ask. She plonked herself down in the biggest chair. "Yow!" she cried. "What a horrible, hard chair." She tried to get comfy in the middle-sized chair. "Oh, too soft, awful," she groaned as she sank into the cushions. At last she spotted the smallest chair. "Ah," she sighed. "Bravo," she cried. "That is my kind of chair." But snap, crack! It broke into pieces. "Foolish thing," said Goldilocks, shaking out her hair. "I suppose," she said, "there are beds upstairs." She didn't wonder, she didn't ask. She climbed up onto the biggest bed. "Terrible," cried Goldilocks. "It is much too hard." She leapt onto the middle-sized bed. "Oh, save me," she moaned. "It's so stiffingly, smotheringly, suffocatingly soft." "There's got to be something that's just right for me," she grumbled. And what did she see? "Oh," she sighed. "Bullseye," she cried. "Now that's my kind of bed." It wasn't too hard, it wasn't too soft. It was just right, as could be. Goldilocks climbed in. Meanwhile, the family of bears had arrived back home. "I'm hungry," said Daddy Bear. "I'm starving," said Mommy Bear. "I'm absolutely ravenous," said Baby Bear. "But hey!" roared Daddy Bear. "Someone's been eating my porridge." "Oh my," guessed Mommy Bear. "Someone's been eating my porridge." "Where's mine?" squealed Baby Bear. "Someone's been eating my porridge, and they've eaten it all up," cried Baby Bear. "Oh, my poor darling," gasped Mommy Bear. Then Baby Bear noticed his chair wasn't how he had left it. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," he roared. "Oh my goodness," gasped Mommy Bear. "Someone's been sitting in my chair." "Mommy," cried Baby Bear, "look! Someone's been sitting in my chair, and they've broken it all up." "That someone is a hooligan and a thief," growled Daddy Bear. "And if I find them, they're going to be in trouble." Daddy Bear marched up the stairs. Mommy Bear and Baby Bear tiptoed behind him. Upstairs, things were just as bad. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," roared Daddy Bear. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," gasped Mommy Bear. Baby Bear ran into his room. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," cried Baby Bear, "and she's still in it." "I don't believe it," growled Daddy Bear. "It can't be true," gasped Mommy Bear. But before anyone could say another word, Goldilocks leaped out of bed. She was so frightened that her hair stood on end. Help me, save me," she screamed and ran away. The three bears laughed and laughed and laughed. "I'll never know how a little girl like that could be so naughty," said Mommy Bear. Goldilocks ran all the way home, where she hid under her bed and didn't come out for a week. And she never poked her nose in other people's houses again. The end. We're going to do a song about the three little bears to the tune of Three Blind Mice. And again, if you look over here, you can see my three bears. Ready? Three brown bears, see all their beds, see all their chairs. The mommy cooks in a big brown pot. The daddy's porridge was much too hot. The baby bear always cried a lot. Three brown bears. This is called the Gingerbread Man. Once upon a time, a little old woman and a little old man lived in a cottage. One day, the little old woman made a gingerbread man. She gave him currants for eyes and cherries for buttons. She put him in the oven to bake. The little old woman and the little old man were very hungry and wanted to eat the gingerbread man. So as soon as he was baked, the little old woman opened the oven door. The gingerbread man jumped off the cookie tin and ran out of the open window, shouting, "Don't eat me!" The little old woman and the little old man ran after the gingerbread man. "Stop, stop!" they yelled. The gingerbread man did not look back. He ran on, saying, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." Down the lane he sped when he came to a pig. "Stop, stop, I would like to eat you," shouted the pig. The gingerbread man was too fast. He ran on, saying, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." A little further on he met a cow. "Stop, stop, little man," called the hungry cow. "I want to eat you." Again, the gingerbread man was too fast. He sped on down the road, saying, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." The cow began to chase the gingerbread man, along with the pig and the little old woman and the little old man. But the gingerbread man was too fast for them. It was not long before the gingerbread man came to a horse. Stop it," shouted the horse. "I want to eat you, little man." But the gingerbread man did not stop. He said, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." The horse joined the chase. The gingerbread man laughed and laughed until he came to a river. "Oh no," he cried, "they will catch me. How can I cross the river?" A sly fox came out from behind a tree. "I can help you cross the river," said the fox. "Jump on my tail and I will swim across." "You won't eat me, will you?" said the gingerbread man. "Of course not," said the fox. "I just want to help." The gingerbread man climbed on the fox's tail. Soon the gingerbread man began to get wet. "Climb on my back," said the fox. So the gingerbread man did. As he swam, the fox said, "You are too heavy. I am tired. Jump on my nose." So the gingerbread did as he was told. No sooner had they reached the other side than the fox tossed the gingerbread man in the air and opened his mouth, and snap! That was the end of the gingerbread man. The end. Before we end today's story time, I thought we could do a game. And for this game, you're going to look over here in the corner and you're going to see all sorts of pictures, and we're going to act like those pictures. So we're going to pretend we're in fairy tales, okay? The first one we're going to do is I want you to stand up and run in place as fast as you can, and we're going to run like the gingerbread man. Run, run, run as fast as you can. And stop. Okay, great job. The next thing you're going to do is pretend to be a giant and stomp your feet. Ready? Stomp, stomp as loud as you can. Very good. What's next? Let's see. Oh, climb the beanstalk. Jack and the Beanstalk, he has to climb up a big beanstalk. So just grab the air and climb, 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 climb all the way to the top. Very good. And then the next thing you're going to do is sleep like Sleeping Beauty. So you're going to just take your hands and fold them and just take a little nap. If you want, you can even lay down on the floor and take a little sleep, okay? Oh, so sleepy, Sleeping Beauty. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to spin like Cinderella and Prince Charming. So I'm sitting down, but I want you to get up and I want you to spin. You can spin slow, you can spin fast, you can spin just like they're spinning. Awesome job, you guys. Next, we're going to pretend to be fairies. You're going to sprout your fairy wings and you're going to fly. You can fly all around the room. You can fly in one spot. You can jump while you fly. And you're a fairy, just like for our fairy tales. Very good. I want you to hide now, like the big bad wolf. So he's hiding in the woods for Little Red Riding Hood. And on the count of 3, we're going to say, roar. 1, 2, 3, roar. You know, it would be better on the count of 3 if we howl like a wolf. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Very good. And the last thing we're going to do is we are going to pretend we have our magic wand and cast a magic spell. Great job, you guys. I hope you had fun with the story time. I'll see you soon. Bye.